So now let's look at another multiplication problem that your child might be asked to do in fifth grade. And you notice something different about this problem. You have three numbers on the top and two numbers on the bottom. So it's going to require us to use something called a placeholder. Your child's going to be given this. They may be taught this for the first time in fifth grade, or maybe they learned this time in fourth grade, but they're definitely going to be applying this and using this in multiplication problems like this, as well as when they do multiplication of decimals, which we'll talk about in a minute in a later video. But let's talk about this now and look at how you might do this problem and what a child might be asked to do in an example like this. So you see you have 589 times 29, right? So how do I multiply that out? What do I need to do? Your child's going to be expected to be able to do this. So let's say we have 9 times 9, right? So that's going to be 81. So we're going to put our 1 down here. We're going to carry our 8. And then we have 9 times 8 is 72, which is going to be, and then plus 8 is going to be 80. So we'll put our 0 down right here. We're going to carry our 8 right here. Carry that 8 over. Now we have 9 times 5, which is going to be 45, plus 8 is going to give us 53. So we go ahead and put our 53 right here. And now we have to do something. We have to add something special when we go to the second number. We have to add a placeholder. And by doing that, because we're going over to the second part, to that 2 and 29, we're going to add a placeholder. And I'll put it in a different color. We got a special number here. We're just going to make it 0. That's going to be a placeholder. And that way we know we're moving over to the next time. So sometimes children might forget to do this, or if they have 3 numbers on the bottom, they may have a trouble with the placeholder. But you want to make sure your child can do this, because they're going to be asked to do this quite a bit in fifth grade when they're doing their multiplication problems. So now we can go ahead. We have a placeholder here and we can go ahead and get started and keep going. So now I have 9 times 2. That's going to be 18. I'll put my 8 right here and carry my 1. And then I have 8 times 2. That's going to be 16. Plus 1 is going to be 17. Put my 7 right here. Carry my 1. And then I have 5 times 2. That's going to be 10. Plus 1 is going to be 11. So I just put that right there. And now all I have to do at the very bottom is add everything up. Just add everything up. I have my placeholder there. It's no problem. I go ahead and put my 1, which is easy right there. My 8 right here. Here I also now I need to add and regroup and carry over here. So 7 plus 3 is going to be 10. Put my 0 right here. Carry my 1. This is going to be 7. So it's 1 plus 5 is 6. Plus 1 is going to be 7. And then I go ahead and bring down this 1 right here. So the answer is going to be 17,081. So that's going to be the answer, 17,081. So your child may be asked to do a problem just like this, where they have to multiply 2 digits by 3 digits, and they're going to have to be able to use placeholders to help them be able to do that. So check out with your child, challenge your child, try this with your child, make sure they can do that and can perform this skill.